this particular class I want to discuss about what is a diameter of an ellipse and then conjugate diameter related to a simple ideas. You see, as we discussed in parabola also, this is ellipse. For this ellipse, system of parallel chords. All these chords are parallel. Let us say slope of these chords is equals to m. All these chords are parallel chords. Slope of these chords is equal to say m. Then all these chords middle point, locus, all these middle point locus is called the diameter of an ellipse. Now if I am taking this middle point as x1, y1, then what is the equation of the chord? If the midpoint is x1, y1, then the equation of the chord is s1 is equal to s11. That's why x1 by a square plus y1 by b square is equals to x1 square by a square plus y1 square divided by b square. So this is the equation of this particular chord. Now can anyone say what about the slope of this particular chord? This chord slope is given by minus x1 by a square divided by y1 by b square. So that is the slope. But actually what is the slope of this chord? This chord slope is equal to m, because all these chords are parallel chords whose slope is given by m. That's why equate this one to m. Then we will get minus b square x1 divided by a square y1 is equals to m. He is asking the locus of the point x1, y1. That's why in place of x1, y1 we have to write x comma y. So you will get y is equals to minus b square x divided by a square m. Right? So y is equal to minus b square x divided by a square m. This is the equation of diameter of an ellipse. The equation of the diameter of an ellipse. This line equation is given by y is equal to minus b square x divided by a square m. Whether you observed or not, diameter of an ellipse always passes through origin, because we got the line equation in the form of y is equal to alpha x. There is no involvement of constant. Y is equal to alpha into x. A straight line always passes through origin. So the equation of a diameter we got as y is equal to minus b square x divided by a square m. Now here I am asking, this is an ellipse. So this is one diameter and this is another diameter. These are the two diameters of an ellipse. If these two diameters are conjugate diameters, what is the meaning for that? If these two diameters are conjugate diameters, means the system of parallel chords of one bisects the other. The system of parallel chords of one bisects the other. Let us say the equation of this diameter is equals to y is equal to minus b square x divided by a square m1, and this diameter equation is y is equal to minus b square x divided by a square m2 is the diameter of this one. The equation of this diameter is equal to y is equal to minus b square x by a square m1. This diameter equation is m2. So what is the meaning of that? This diameter equation we got m2 means, this one means, this is the midpoint of system of parallel chords whose slope is m2. What I am saying, two diameters are said to be conjugate diameters. One bisects the system of parallel chords of the other. That means this line parallel to this one, parallel to this one, parallel to this, parallel to this. All these lines are parallel. they are parallel in such a way, parallel to this one, right? So that is the conjugate diameter. That means we are drawing a line parallel to this diameter, right? So these are all the system of parallel chords. This parallel chords, middle point locus, you will get this one. So that means all these parallel chords slope is equals to M2, right? All these parallel chords slopes is equal to M2, but this is the diameter. What is the slope of this diameter? Minus b square divided by a square. M1 is the slope of the diameter. Both are equal, that's why we are getting M1 M2 is equal to minus b square divided by a square. So two diameters are said to be conjugate diameters if one bisects the system of parallel chords of the other. So from that we got the condition M1 M2 is equal to minus b square by a square. So two diameters are conjugate diameters, then we got the condition as M1 M2 is equal to minus b square by a square. Now you can see here, this is one diameter and this is another diameter. These two diameters are conjugate diameters. Let us say this is alpha and this one is beta. No doubt diameters passes through the center of an ellipse, right? Now we know the condition M1 into M2 is equals to minus b square divided by a square in case of conjugate diameters. Now can you tell me slope of this one? This point, you know, a cos alpha comma b sin alpha. That's why its slope is equal to b sin alpha divided by a cos alpha. At the same time, slope of this one is equals to b sin beta divided by a cos beta. But product of these two slopes is given as minus b square by a square, because those two diameters are conjugate diameters. Now we are getting tan alpha into tan beta is equals to minus 1. So I can write tan alpha is equals to minus cot beta. So we can say cot beta can be written as tan 90 plus beta. Therefore we can write alpha is equal to, so the ends of the conjugate diameter, differ by 90 degrees. Now what happens here is, I am drawing a tangent at one end of the conjugate diameter. This tangent must be parallel to the conjugate diameter. So similarly, at this end we are drawing a tangent. This tangent is parallel to this conjugate diameter, right? So these are the few applications based on conjugate diameters and related problems. So next class we are going to discuss a few more questions. Okay, bye bye, see you.